Hey guys, Funky Gamer here, and here we are. We're playing Call of Duty now, Advanced Warfare. We are continuing my series of playing some of my favorite games of all time. Okay, so I know there's a lot of you guys who are, how would I say this? Kind of one way or another on how you feel about this game. Some people really hate this game. Some people really like this game. Some people are like, eh, like in the middle. Because a lot of people I can understand from my hearing, their problem is that it's kind of like the futuristic kind of thing. To be fair, also a lot of this is also based on the multiplayer. And for me, I'm not a big multiplayer. Yeah, occasionally I'll be on it for like a little bit, just like maybe 30 minutes, a few games, maybe like 4 or 5 games, and then I'll go back to campaign. Like take a break off of the stress, like try because I play on Legendary and like I just want to take a little break. But I am primarily a Call of Duty campaign person, and I really like how this one looks. Like I love the graphics and like the people's faces, how they look in this game.
No, this is what we signed up for.
Well, the old
Now,
man was a leatherneck, so I didn't really have
I like this.
Yeah?
Also another reason why I'm playing this is because might as well, because now that the new Call of Duty is coming out, Call of Duty something, Call of Duty War, Call of Duty World at War 2. I don't know what it's called. It's some bullshit. But
Everybody know what's going on?
yeah, I know a lot of people are happy, like, oh thank God, it's going back to the good times. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm only looking forward to it because I want to see how they're gonna make this different campaign-wise. Multiplayer is gonna be the same shit. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be maps. Look like World War II-esque.
This wasn't just a mission.
Some kill streaks, like maybe cannon fire. Or even if they will have cracks to kill streaks, most likely they will, but I don't know what they would be able to do for it. But I like the new installations in this game, like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3. I like all those because they were different actually. And I swear to God, you guys say no, it's not different. It is different. Because they're all dealing with, because all the previous Call of Duties, you have to admit this, all the previous fucking Call of Duties have been dealing with just soldiers fighting a terrorist or blah blah blah. And this one you're dealing with private military. Black Ops 3 was amazing. It was a mindfuckery also though. Jesus Christ, that mindfucks everyone. Like how people don't know if you're a robot, if you're like a human being, or if you're a person or whatnot, yada yada yada. Now, that was a good one because story-wise. Infinite Warfare, I believe, was interesting because it dealt with, like, yeah, the story was not sometimes the greatest. Like, there was some really good moments. Like, Ethan was amazing. I love Ethan. But like the one thing I like about the game was the premise. The premise of the game being like the captain's job is not to get everyone home safe. His job is to get the job done, and that is true. Like, that's a realistic stand. Like, look, like their job is not to keep you guys safe. Well, yeah, they're gonna try to keep you safe. Like, that's a priority. But the mission takes priority, so they will just try to they'll get the mission done, no matter cost, but they'll try to keep it as low cost as possible. So, I liked it. It was an interesting take on the method. So it was like one of my favorites. But if I have to have a favorite Call of Duty, it would be either Black Ops 3.
Hit the door.
Black Ops 3. Black Ops, pretty much the entire Black Ops series. Or it's hard. Or let me see. I wouldn't say Infinite Warfare. I think like Infinite Warfare comes like in second or third, maybe third. First will be Black Ops 3. Second will be like Black Ops
Okay.
1.
We need to get our feet on the ground and link up with Demo Team 1.
Yes, sir.
So as you saw, I also put the difficulty to, let me see, it's it was recruit and regular, then harden. So I'm doing harden right now. Yes, I know a lot of people, like, I have some problems with the game. Like, yeah, I have certainly problems with this game, such as like, not the lasers per se. Like, I'm fine with the weapons. It's more like my issue is kind of with like how some of the things in the story were treated, and also like how it's hard to explain, honestly. I do like I don't know, like I have some issues, not that many, like very few, very small things. Like we'll probably find some when I'm playing. But one thing I always have an issue was in every Call of Duty is the issue of having to deal with a grenade. Because sometimes you'll throw a grenade and you grab it, you throw it, and then while you're throwing, they throw another grenade, and you can't really move. Well, you can move, but like it's not helpful. You know what I mean? I hope you people get what I mean. And also, okay, so this game was also famous because it's a game that has Kevin Spacey, but not as a well, he has in the voice, but they also have his his likeness, which is identical to his face. Like Kevin Spacey was actually a pretty good character in this game because, like, even though he's a villain, he's kind of right in a sense about how the world runs, so it's pretty cool. And an interesting story. That's why I like it.
Everyone get down.
Like, yeah, there could have been some things to do with the story, but like, still, he was phenomenal actor. Like,
someone get on that turret.
Like, it was a phenomenal game. I mean, phenomenal acting.
Keep those drones up.
Who else is good in this game? The guy who played, I think his name's Gideon, or what was his name again? I think it was Gideon. Like, you're kind of like your co-partner in the game. Not your like somewhat like maid brother, but like
EMP's charged, fired off. Thanks for the help,
I don't remember what his name was called. The guy that helps you pretty much the entire game, but I like his acting. His acting is pretty good in this game. Okay, let me see. He was the guy from the Daredevil Netflix series where he gets his head like pretty much disintegrated by Kingpin with a door. And goddamn, that scene was, fuck, that scene was brutal. Like, yeah, that's not that. Like, it's not that. Like, if I saw that, I would have like, ugh, oh my god, that's too much. No, like damn, he went like over the top just to punish him. And he wasn't the bad one. Like in the show, he was the ones like, I'm willing to work with you. He was like the good one. Yeah, he could have chosen his moments to do certain things, like asking him like, hey, we're gonna work with you. But like, he was the more reliable one of the brother. The other bro was batshit insane. Like, if anything, I would have killed the other brother and keep the other one because he was at least reliable. But goddamn, the thing is though, like they don't like just like have like the usual scenes where like they pull him next to the door, like hit him with the door one time, but his face is like instantly right when before the door hits him. They do like a hard continuum of him getting his head like bang, 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 just beating it into like a bloody pulp. The thing is though, they then show his body later in the show when his brother is like washing his body, preparing for a funeral. Like, god damn, that guy went over the top killing him. Like, that was a little much, don't you think, Kingpin? To be fair though, Kingpin was kind of thinking of his dick, to be honest. He was literally, whole series, he was thinking with his dick with that girl. Like, you all have to admit, like, yeah, he was a businessman, but like, his entire organization fell apart when he met that girl. So like, yeah. thing also is amazing to me is that she immediately continued with him. Like, she didn't like, oh no, he's a criminal, I have to report him or not. No, she went along with it, and like even like suggested like, oh, we have to kill him, and whatnot. Like, she was not a good person either, to be honest. Like, goddamn. And then like, ooh, a bulldog. And I'm good. But there was a phenomenal show, and he was phenomenal acting in that. Wow, these guys are not that smart. Excuse me. Let's see who else is good in this game. I don't remember if actually no, he what? I don't. Okay, so the main character. Okay, so as you all know, in Infinite Warfare, the newest Call of Duty that came out, Jon Snow. Well, the actor of Jon Snow was the villain, and he had a minor role. The main guy in this game, he looked like he could be the brother of that guy. Like, goddamn, they have the same hair style. They look almost alike. I hope the guy's not him though, because like he can't be him. He's a little too skinny.
ID yourselves.
Atlas PMC Rescue Force.
That's who I'm talking about, by the way. The guy who was from Daredevil, Gideon.
How's the weather south side?
Lately, actually, if you have been noticing now, a lot more games
Copy that.
are no longer. Well, yeah, there's a lot of games still creating their own characters and faces and whatnot. But also, there's a lot of games nowadays who are how would you say? Who are using the voice actor's appearance instead of creating their own character. Because I think like if they do mocap and use the people's faces, they kind of remove the errors of animation. Because like many of you guys know, the Mass Effect kind of issue of like animation, how it looks fake, not fake, but like not great, can be resolved by using motion capture actors. Because if they use a real person's face, that means they have no errors because it's a real human face. Yeah, there'll probably be some errors because like they can't copy every single. Well, they can get close to it, but if you know what I mean, like they can capture most of the person's appearance and whatnot. But yeah, they can capture most of the appearance, which is I think will become more common. Like, what I mean is, like, sooner or later, there's no longer be self-created character. Well, there will be, like, if it's like a monster person, or is it like, or if it's like a, how do you say it? Like occasionally they'll create their own characters or whatnot. But like sooner or later, about like I think 60%, maybe 70% of all characters for like single player games or RPG, not RPG because you can customize your own character. Mainly like single player campaign will have actually RPGs too, but not the main character. Will have primarily actors as pretty much the people themselves. Like in this game, you literally have Gideon played by the actor and look like the actor. Like that'll become more commonplace as it is now. But I think that would only happen more when it's a game with graphics like this. For instance, like Horizon Zero Dark. I don't remember that name. Yeah, they might be able to do some characters. Like I think they did actually a few. Yeah, the black guy in that game. I forgot his name. Sorry, I haven't played the game, so I really don't know the people's names. But like he's one of them, and he looks identical to his actor. But games of that quality, like visual quality or art style per se, actually, is really the right word, are kind of not right or not like
They're KIA.
not
Okay.
compatible with that kind of like using people's faces as the actors, unless they make it work real well.
Sir, we aren't a demolitions team.
No, we're not.
But
We wait for another demo team and that
a games with quality like this,
I'll get
Deus
the
Ex
charges,
Deus
Just
Ex
give me
Machine,
Yeah.
Doom,
I can
all
make
these kind of games have really, but really
Go with Irons.
amazing graphic quality that looks
do
like
it.
it's almost like real life. Like yeah, those are the games where you will see more of this, where you see real life people using pretty much as they're like being pretty much the characters themselves. But if it's a game like say let's see, what's a good example? Halo. Like Halo might be a good example because they really don't. They make Halo hasn't done anything any characters themselves.
Well, that launcher is heavily armored. We'll have to find an
ooh,
access panel and plant the
shit,
charges inside. Copy that, sir. Mitchell, on
Okay,
me.
get that.
Okay. Do these men inside for nothing.
No, but like yeah, all these games like I was gonna say Mexico for some reason. Like what the hell is that? But games like but games such as Call of Duty and all those games, like they should be using real people more because it makes it more, in a sense, kind of like relatable because they're somewhat real people. Like you can get emotions from them. Because, like, what happens if you see like let's say this. So imagine they put Morgan Freeman in the game, like let's say as a general or as a witness or whatever, like some kind of role in the game. Like you would feel for him if they killed him or like if he was dying or he did something. Like you would be feeling emotions for that kind of guy. But if it's some like if it's like some new face that they just created for the game, it will take more work to have emotions for him because he's not a real person. He's a digital thing. But like if it's since it's more like it's like Morgan Freeman, you know the guy. Like you may not see him, but like you see him in like movies and whatnot. You know what kind of person he is. You know like all kinds of things about it. So you have a connection with him. Unlike with characters that have no real face in the real world.
It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, I know a lot of you would say like, but that's not always true. Like, despite them having real faces, you won't always have a connection with them, and you won't always feel affection. Yeah, that's understandable. That's totally understandable. Like, there's a lot of games like that who will do that. But like, we can all agree though that it's still a little bit easier with a real face. Unless you create the face yourself, then you have more connection than any other face. But so yeah, there's a lot of issues or things that benefits actually to having real faces. They look gorgeous though when they use real faces though. They look really real. It's like, oh Jesus. Especially he didn't die like from all that blood loss. God, I forgot I've played these games so many times.
After a second day of heavy fighting, U.S. Marines were successfully able to drive North Korean forces out of Seoul. With an additional division arriving soon, hopes are high that we may finally see a return to peace and stability in the region.
To be fair, this story is really fun. Okay, the reason why I think this story is phenomenal is because like how Kevin Spacey's reaction
comes for us all.
to his son's death,
When you lose over 6,000 men in 4 hours.
because like
it's easy
he
for one
blames it
death to
on
become just
the
another
government
number.
because of their actions, like
All
and
I
how
knew
like
was my best friend was gone.
they could like
and a part of me wished I had
they
been
just let their
taken
money,
instead.
like how he says it's pretty much like
The dead
all these people are dying because they
have
let their
settled their
money
debts.
and like
It's
corruption
up to the living
control
to
them.
pick up the tab.
Like he wants to uses money to benefit while they just use their money to. Yeah, they may look like they're benefiting them, but they're just helping themselves.
Privilege and honor to have under my command. A life is only
This is like
important in
a very
proportion
unique
to
scene
its
they actually
impact on
do.
the lives
Like it's
of others.
weird and cool, kind of cool to see
By
us.
this standard, Private Irons ranks among one of our very best.
That was a very different scene that you would see from a Call of Duty game. So, okay, I gotta get this straight. I think I have beaten this game, like, from the beginning of the campaign. See, look, there's Kevin Spacey.
Fellow Marines,
You can tell when they're not real faces by how high def they are. Look at him, and then look at those people to the right, like next to the girl with the girl with the purple dress and the guy next to him. Compare them, like they're so bad. Like this is also a phenomenal scene because you don't usually see this in like Call of Duty games. And if you do, it's usually a cutscene that's like 5 seconds. But this one, you legitimately are part of it. Like, look at you can stay here as long as you want. I like the attention to detail though of like the things falling. It's pretty nice and serene. See, look how bad they are compared to Kevin Spacey. And whatever this guy's name is.
Will was one of our best. Look, we take care of our own. If you ever need any...
Excuse me, Private Mitchell. I'm Jonathan Irons. I'm Will's father.
Mr. Irons, I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
I'm sure you are, Sergeant. Private Mitchell, you were Will's best friend. You both paid too high a price for your country.
It was an unfortunate...
He just looks like an asshole. No, he doesn't look like an asshole. He just looks like he's very cold and calculating. Like, he doesn't look nice. He just looks
Mr. Irons, Mitchell's been discharged.
mean like
I'm
Satan.
aware of his injuries, Sergeant. At Atlas.
Like, his
we
voice
had
also
pursued
works
for
against
20
that.
years
Like,
without
his
anything
voice makes it seem like
military
he's like,
offer.
yes, obey me.
Will told me
Obey
what
me,
you
slave.
were. You deserve to fight for a military that's as effective as you are.
Okay, I gotta say, this is like one of the coolest
Don't let
business
Will's
cards
death
ever. Like, look at that shit. If every business card was like that, I would always take one because, like, oh my god, they're so cool. Like, they're so amazing looking.
Okay, everyone knows what to do this time.
Like, god
Get in
damn,
a
they are
position.
cool looking. Like, I would just buy a business card just for the fact that it looks cool.
2 on the terrace. Check that. 3. On you, Mitchell. Drop him.
Like,
Got another one.
they're so cool. Oh, I got a better shot apparently on him.
Atlas 01, we are tracking post in the media room,
the hell?
south wing.
Kind of bullshit.
Internal.
Thirst. How convenient of a name.
Mitchell, toss a threat grenade. Hit him.
I think I killed all of them. None of these guys helped. The thing is though, this game is set somewhat in the near future.
Charge ready.
I think it's 2027 or 2030, 2025, 2017. I don't know.
Road clear.
Mr. President, we're an Atlas
The hell?
rescue force. Can you authenticate?
Zulu Tango.
Okay, please keep your head down and stay close.
That's weird.
Alright.
His eyes did something.
Package. Moving to extract.
Copy, Atlas
But yeah, going back to
01.
that. So yeah, all this
Egress to North
technology,
Access
not
Road.
all, well,
Let's get him out.
let's say, just say all of it. But a lot of this technology is said to be like almost possible, maybe in the near future. And I kind of believe that, like a lot, because Call of Duty likes to do this. Like they go to specialists and say, hey, I know you can't tell us what you can do or build, but at least tell us like, are you able to do this, yada yada yada. And like, yeah, they kind of use, except for like Black Ops 3, like we're nowhere near that right now. Shit. Get them in hand. But yeah, they kind of like use a lot of creation, a lot of technology in this game. It's capable right now. Maybe not like a war suit. If we put money into it, we probably could. But we really don't want to because we really don't have robots, I think, fighting for us. But also another issue.
Get down. Hit the deck. Don't engage. Just let them pass.
But they use a lot of the technology that could be possible in current days. Which I kind of find interesting because like we kind of get a little feeling of what like, ooh, this is what we can do. Like let's say 2 years. Oh wow, that's cool. Or maybe oh wow, this is what we can do in 5 years. Ooh, cool. So like it's kind of interesting to see that kind of touch. Though, Infinite Warfare, we are nowhere near as shit close to that. Like, we are nowhere near, like, jets that can go into outer space and then back into orbit and then go back out of space. Like, nowhere near close to that.
Atlas 01, X-Bill is on approach.
There's our ride! Mitchell, get the president inside!
It's a weird looking hand, to be honest. When I pushed for this game, I was kind of shocked because, like, shit, they just killed the president.
You're a dead man.
Reset.
But then you find out it's actually a simulation.
No excuse for equipment failure. Best weapon you have is the one between your ears. Use it.
Resetting simulation. Everyone return to your starting position.
Both of these guys in this game are phenomenal. Voice acting by all three of these guys actually is really
It was
good.
too early.
That arm's worth more to me than this entire facility. How's my boy doing?
He's a working.
You can kind of tell that like he's kind of trying to replace Will with us as his son. Like he's kind of replaced because like
jump in. I'll give
you
you
can
the
kind of tell
tour.
that because like in a later game like he kind of treats you like the prodigal son. I think he even calls you the prodigal son actually. Like the prodigal son returns and then he just beats your arm with a stick. This is also pretty cool. Like if military actually did, like, the military actually used kind of facilities like this where they have, like, a simulation to train their soldiers, it would be very useful. Actually,
Joker,
it would be useful for officers as well, because, like, well, they build, like, an urban simulation, have some regular citizens play as, like, kind of extras or, like, actors, and they had to do situations, like, it would train
what you're
them.
seeing is advanced warfare.
It would train
Atlas
them
has
how
the
to
single
deal with
largest
certain
standing
issues.
military in the
Like,
world,
say, like,
but we answer to no country. Unlike
let's not
the
get into that,
government,
it's kind of
we
political
don't
or whatever.
keep secrets
But, like, it
of
would
our
be very
capabilities.
cool to see
We
how...
don't
Because,
sell
like, if the
policy,
world
we
was like
sell
this, it would be
power.
kind of
We
cool
are a
to see how...
superpower for hire.
Okay, not like pirate military corporation like this big. I mean, like, if we saw, like, the military and government, like, put, like, into work or training soldiers and everything well, I wonder how it would be. Like hell, we should have that. We should
Power
never
isn't
have
just
those kind of
about
things.
the ability to destroy. Atlas has built infrastructures in places like Korea, Sierra
thing is, though,
Leone,
like,
Nigeria.
Atlas
We do in a few years
is supposed to be a
what it takes
private military
governments
company, but like they're
decades to
doing
accomplish.
weird
In
shit.
fact,
Like
the
they're doing
truth
like
is, we're often more effective
building
than the
not weird
governments that
shit. Like
hire
they're just
us.
doing like something like you
As
wouldn't
my
see a
son found out
private
the hard way.
military company do. They're building schools, hospitals. They're curing diseases. What military organization does that? That's like a government's kind of job. Well, not even government. Like it's just weird to see like a military just making a cure or like building hospital. Well, building hospitals actually might be what they might do. Yeah, actually they might be building some stuff.
I know you're not in this for the money. You remind me a lot of Will in that way. Now go get that arm fixed.
He looks so good in this game. It amazes me to see how games have progressed from like 2006 even. Like even from 2006, like it's great to see how games have progressed. It's also kind of great to see games progress from like games like Mario, like the old Mario, like Super Mario World, or like old Super Mario, or like Zelda, or even like, goddamn, let's even say like Doom. Like, look at this. Like, this is beyond. And it hasn't. Well, Doom came out like when, the 80s, 70s. I don't remember. But it's only like 40 years, almost 50. And look where we are now. Yeah, we have a shit ton of bad games until recently. The thing is, though, games didn't start getting good until like maybe 90s or 80s, late 80s, I think. Like, I'm not good. I mean, like, all games are bad to play. I mean, like, games getting good and like quality-wise, like graphics, voice acting, like kind of like that kind of thing. Not graphics-wise, because like graphics-wise is more like of a art style per se. Oh, Jesus, I can feel that needle.
Okay. Just gonna run some diagnostics.
Like, it's kind of, but like, yeah, it's just weird to see this hand like that.
Making a small adjustment. Hang on. Okay. Again, please.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think I see the problem.
Alright, not gonna tell me the problem then? Because he never tells me the problem, to be honest.
One more time, please. All right, you're good. But I recommend some trigger time to check the calibration.
It's so weird. I wonder like when we'll be able to get like, prosthetics like that, because like, because you only get prosthetics if like you are missing a leg or arm because you lost it or somewhat whatnot. I wonder like when we will be able to get to the point where we can have cybernetics, and then commercial cybernetics like Deus Ex Machine, where people can just buy augments. Like, I want to see like will humanity ever get to that point? And like, what will be the ramifications of actually people doing it? Like, I would like to do it, but I am more interested to see how the world would be with this thing. Like, I'm more of like, I want to witness the change. I would like to be the part of change, but I would like to witness the change also. What is that? Is that gun or rocket launcher? That's a rocket launcher. Okay.
Here again.
Where am I?
Don't need to try. Still got first place.
All right, kit out.
The
Rexo is equipped with overdrive.
I need another weapon.
Use it if you need a tactical advantage. The overdrive battery burns out quick, so use it sparingly. Step up to the station when you're ready.
Okay. Reload.
Activating target training. Begin round 1.
I want to get the best score in this whole game.
Use overdrive. Begin round 2.
This is... God damn it.
Use overdrive.
Damn it! I lost that one.
Begin round 3.
Damn it!
Use overdrive.
Damn it! I missed him.
Training complete.
Oh.
Your score was excellent.
Still got the best score though.
Where'd this guy come from?
Screw you, Ilana. I did not expect me to beat that my first try, actually. Because one, I missed like 3. I got minus 100 by hitting 1, so I got no voided 1. Surprisingly. Let's see if I can get this on the first try also.
Boss, we got the sim ready to roll again.
Activate the console. Toss a threat grenade.
But like, I'm really not great at this because I always
Shoot through walls to hit those targets. Switch to EMPs to take out drones.
this is like a whole kind of grenade. Like if we
Toss a
actually
smart grenade and aim at a target to guide it.
if we actually ever use this kind of technology, this would be very pivotal in like
Good.
assisting the
Run it
army.
again for a real challenge.
Activating grenade training.
Use your threat grenade.
Like, see, this is what I mean. I'm not great at this.
Training complete. Your score was good.
Yeah, let's not continue this because I know I'm not gonna take. It's gonna take forever for me to do it.
Let's move. We're gonna run the simulator again.
What's his name? Curd? Who the fuck has a name called Curd? Milton? Okay, that's pretty normal. Stebbing? Eh, kind of rare, but like, eh, still kind of normal. But Curd, not a great name. Your parents were drunk when they probably gave it to him.
Stay sharp.
Let's take one of these, actually. I like this weapon, actually.
Kit up.
Thermal sight, red dot sight.
Choose your loadout.
I think I'll be good with this weapons. I don't know why. I always had a not fascination per se, more like
Joker, we're heading up. Switching
favoritism
to
for like
assault mode this time.
M416, M16,
Ready to go.
kind of like those kind of weapons. So like whenever I saw like a
Preparing
campaign like,
assault
oh,
mode.
you need to equip an
Simulation
AK-47, but you
started
can
in
equip an
3,
F416 and as a replacement. Like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna do it.
My lead, my way.
Here they come!
Take them down. Use overdrive.
Like I'll totally use the M416 instead.
Push forward.
I'm just gunning them down, moving
We're
forward.
tracking POTUS. Media room, south wing.
God, these guys have no chance against me, even though I'm the main character. Especially since I'm the main
All
character,
right,
actually.
pick your entry point. We'll RV at the media room.
Going through the living room.
God, these guys.
Sweep
If soldiers were actually really like me in this game, like if soldiers acted like me and we did achieve the same result, Jesus Christ, we'd be an unstoppable army. God damn it, I missed though. I whiffed it. Oh, at least they gunned down. They killed in my remembrance. Fuck, I whiffed it real bad.
Clear.
Mitchell, get to the media room.
Wow. It got really dark for a second. I don't know why.
Clear.
Mr. President, we're here to rescue you. Need your authentication code.
Alpha, Zulu, Tango.
Confirmed. Stay behind us.
Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
Atlas 01, be advised.
It's probably just how I'm
Detecting a
sitting.
large QRF approaching your position.
Yeah, it is
Copy
how I'm
that,
sitting.
Prophet. Drones! Use your EMP!
Okay, these drones are what we can probably do.
Take him down.
Enemy target! Mitchell, use your assault drone.
Yeah, let's deploy the drone. Go, my baby, go! Jesus, this drone is overpowered. Okay.
Area's clear.
God,
Keep moving.
that drone is just brutal. It just destroys every single human being.
Go, go.
This way I think. Hurry up, you sons of bitches.
Prophet,
Main character
we're
stops for
approaching
no
the
one.
North access road. Need immediate exfil.
Copy that, Atlas 01. Exfil
Time to
on
use this
approach.
gun.
Keep moving. Get the president inside. Do it right this time.
I don't know why how it's weird. I don't know how he failed the last time. Was how he failed just not opening the door?
Prophet,
Copy,
package
Atlas
is secure.
01. Warbird inbound to provide air support. ETA 1 mic.
Copy. All right, begin.
Jesus Christ, it's like a Normandy for these soldiers.
Spark grenades. Use the shield.
Smart.
Raptor 2-3 coming into assist.
There's our exfil.
Okay, time to move forward.
Get to the Warbird, Mitchell.
Damn it, I can't jump.
Get to the Warbird.
I'm out of water. If every helicopter drop-off just had Kevin Spacey just come out. I'm here to save you, boys.
Looks like we have an operator on
He
our
just like
hands.
saves you and then
He's
just
getting
guns
us
down
up.
the entire
He's
enemy
ready for
army.
some real work. Good job, son. Welcome to Atlas.
It's such a weird. That was such a weird event. Okay. Okay. So we've been playing for a little bit. I think I'm gonna cut the video actually today for right now. So I had fun with playing that game. I actually might continue with that soon, maybe. But if you guys like that video, please like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel and shows us what you guys like and what you guys don't like, yada yada yada. But so yeah, just like the video if you guys like it. It really helps us know what we want, what you guys want. And if you guys have any games to suggest you guys want to play, just post them in the comments and just tell us what games you want to play, and then we'll get to that. So until next time, guys, see ya.